What is going on, Yankee fans? It is New York Sports up here, and I am back at it with another and a much more happier post-game recap. And before I get into the game, I just want to say I switched my camera angle a little bit, I raised the camera just a little bit. I want to see if you guys like this camera angle a little bit more. Drop a like on the video. I want to know your thoughts on that. But let's get into the game. All right, so let me unlock my phone here. I'm sorry about that. But the Yankees had Jameson Taillon on the mound against Mike Foltynewicz in this game. And before we get into the offense, which was great tonight, Jameson Taillon was absolutely atrocious. And this is now like 2 straight starts, or might even be 3, where he has been god-awful. His ERA is now, let me look at the numbers here. I'm sorry, guys, I was not prepared. Jameson Taillon's ERA is now up to 5.73 on the season. That is absolutely atrocious. You cannot accept a 5 ERA, almost 6, out of your number 3 starter. Just god-awful, you know. He is the worst starter on this team. I hate to say it because I'm sure he's a nice guy, and he's a guy I want to root for because he's jumped through a lot of obstacles in his career. But he has not been pitching well this year whatsoever, and he got absolutely smacked around by the Rangers. 4 1/3, 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Not going to cut it. He was really bad in this game. But on the other hand, the bullpen was really strong. Wandy Peralta, a clean inning. Good job. Jonathan Loaizaga continues to just dominate for this team in inning and 2/3. No runs, no hits. 1 strikeout gave us some length out of the pen. Chad Green pitched a clean inning, and then Aroldis Chapman, what do you know, pitched a clean inning. Actually gave up a hit in this game, which was surprising, but clean inning and pumped 103 to finish off the game to strike out Chris Davis, looking not the biggest slump in the history of baseball from the Orioles. Chris Davis, not him. Chris Davis from the A's. He was traded to the Rangers. Chris Davis with the K. You know what I'm talking about. But he struck out Chris Davis to end the game. A clean inning for Chapman. His ERA is still at 0. He's been phenomenal for this. That was a weird 0. 0. He's been phenomenal this year. You know what I mean? As for the offense, believe it or not, the Yankees did not hit 1 home run in this game. You know what I love? They did the little things in this game. Let's break it down, okay? We go to the top of the 4th. Aaron Judge on first base with 1 out. Gio Urshela at the plate works a 9-pitch at bat, a 3-2 pitch, and rips a double down the line. We know Globe Life Field is huge, so Aaron Judge comes around to score from first base, makes it a 2-1 game. Okay, I'm sorry, a 3-1 game. You know, I'm like, all right, let's keep it going. Next up, Gary Sanchez doubles down the left field line. It's a 3-2 ball game. Then with 2 outs, with Sanchez on second, Miguel Andujar, who is slowly starting to heat up a little bit, rips a single to left field. Sanchez comes around to score, just like that, but with the snap of a finger, we're tied at 3. Then, Yankees work a few base runners. I think Ford works the wall. No, I'm sorry, Ford doubles. He doubles off the wall. 2 out, 2 on. DJ LeMahieu at the dish, and doubles into right field, scores 2 runs, a 5-run top of the 4th off Mike Foltynewicz. They finally got the bats going. It looks like they were going to get shut down by Folty in this game, but the Yankees came through, scored 5 runs in the top half of the 4th, made it a 5-3 Yankee lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Jameson Taillon serves up a meatball to Nick Solak. He makes it a 5-4 game. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 1st and 3rd. I'm sorry. I think it was 1st and 3rd. 1st and 3rd with 1 out. DJ LeMahieu at the plate hits a sac fly to dead center field. And Duhar tags up and scores. It's a 6-4 ball game. Again, the Yankees have still yet to hit a home run. And they've scored 6 runs. You love to see it. We go to the top of the 9th. 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. It might have been 1 out. I think it was nobody out. Gio Urshela hits a little soft ground ball, but it's enough to score in Brett Gardner. Makes it a 7-4 game. A huge insurance run for the Yankees in the 9th inning. They played great offensively tonight. They were way better than they were last night. They finally got their head out of their you-know-what and scored some damn runs, and the offense did a great job in this game without hitting a home run. And mind you, we don't have Giancarlo Stanton, we don't have Gleyber Torres, and we don't have Luke Voigt or Aaron Hicks. We're missing 4 of our starters. We still scored 7 runs. You love to see it. Now let's break down the stats. DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 4 in the game, had 3 ribbies. Great job. Brett Gardner, 1 for 4 in the game, didn't do a whole lot. Aaron Judge, Gardner did score a run though, so I'll give him that. Aaron Judge, another good game for him, 2 for 5 in the game. His average is at 295. His OPS is at 985. Just a great hitter, man. Aaron Judge is just a beast at the plate. He's been great as of late. Gio Urshela, 1 for 5 in the game, but had 2 ribbies. You'd love to see that from Gio. He was very productive in this game. Rougned Odor, at his return from the aisle against his former team, had 2 hits in the game, and he had a very solid game as well. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 3 in the game with an RBI. Great job. And was pretty good behind the plate as well. I didn't really have any problems with his defense. Higgy came in to replace Sanchez because he left the game with cramps. Thank God it wasn't anything worse than that, so Gary Sanchez is fine. Miguel Andujar, 2 for 4 in the game. Very good game for Andujar, and did okay in left field. He didn't really make any errors. So, a good game for Andujar. And Mike Ford had 2 hits tonight. 2 hits for Mike Ford. He's now hitting 128 on the season. Congratulations, Mike Ford. I still don't like him. He's not good, but good game for Ford, I guess. Ryan Lamar, 0 for 3 in the game, but he was productive. He moved guys from second to third in that fly ball. He walked. So, I guess a pretty solid game for Lamar, even though he didn't get a hit. But he's not going to be with the team for much longer, so who really cares? And really, besides Jameson Taillon, the pitching was pretty solid in this game. Jameson Taillon was bad. He was really bad. I'm very disappointed in him. He's just not that good of a pitcher. I hate to say it, but he's just not right now. Maybe he has to fix something. Maybe they even send him down, to AAA to fix his stuff or whatever. But he's just not pitching well right now. I get the Rangers. They're a decent hitting team, I guess, but Jameson Taillon just does not look good right now. He was really, really bad on the mound. Let's hope that he can bounce back in his next start whenever he pitches next. It's probably going to be against the Blue Jays, so let's hope he bounces back. It might be actually the final game of the White Sox, but whenever he pitches next, let's hope J-Mo can bounce back, but he's been bad this year, man. He's been very bad. But Yankees win 7-4 over the Rangers. Very, very good and a much-needed victory for the Yankees tonight. It's 11:56 right now. It's almost midnight. I hate these West Coast games because you have to stay up so late to watch the damn game, and this game was very, very long. I think it was almost, the game started at 8:10. It ended about 15 minutes ago, so it was almost 4 hours. It was a very long game, especially for a 9-inning game. But the Yankees had 13 hits in this game. The Yankees did all the little things on offense, and that is just great to see, especially not having most of your starters. Great job by the offense, and a very good job by the bullpen. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this video. And by the way, if you've probably been experiencing this too, if you've been watching YouTube like myself, YouTube I think was down. I think YouTube might have been under maintenance. Maybe they fixed it now while I've been filming. Maybe YouTube fixed it, but YouTube videos have not been playing. They've been loading for a long time and just not really playing the video. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing that, but I think YouTube is down right now. So if you guys don't get to see this video, maybe I'll try to re-upload it, but I don't know if it'll interfere with the uploading process. I don't know, but all I know is that YouTube was down for a little bit. Let's hope that YouTube is fixed and you guys can be able to watch the video. But Yankees win 7-4. Bad job by J-Mo. Good job by the offense. That's what I gotta say. And keep playing small ball. Got to keep playing small ball, and if they do that, this team can be really successful. So before we end the video, let's talk about the rest of the series. Tomorrow, it's another 8 o'clock game. Corey Kluber on the mound for the Yankees, his former team, who he pitched 1 inning for. The Rangers do not have a starter listed, so I can't tell you who's pitching for them tomorrow, but we'll find out eventually. And then the finale of the series on Thursday is a day game. Domingo Germán on the mound for the Yankees, and Dane Dunning on the mound for the Rangers. Yankees got to take the next 2. A split against the Rangers isn't the worst thing in the world, but they got to take the next 2, man. This is a bad team. The Yankees should be kicking this team's butt. The Yankees got to take the next 2. They have to. Let's hope Kluber can pitch well. Let's hope he can be somewhat better than Jameson Taillon because, God, Taillon was brutal tonight. But, got to hope Kluber bounces back. And if we can win tomorrow, we got a good chance of winning this series on Thursday. All right, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's force a split tomorrow, and let's hope we can force a series win on Thursday. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. Go Yankees.